Welcome Captains, Commodore Lyrinx here and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we last talked about the development of Ahoy, but the team at Capstan Games has just dropped their latest developer journal, and there is a ton of exciting stuff to unpack. So grab your grog, settle in, and let's break down everything in the Dev Journal 26. We're going to dive deep into the new ship Artemide, their amazing new motion capture setup, and a few key community questions. Kickstarter and VAT update. First and foremost, I just want to take a moment to echo the developers' massive thank you to everyone who supported their Kickstarter campaign. I was happy to be a backer and to see how the community came together to not only meet but exceed their funding goals. That kind of support is what allows independent developers to truly bring their vision to life. The first thing they announced as a way of saying thanks is that the music from the cinematic trailer is now available on all major streaming services, so you can go listen to that epic soundtrack whenever you want. Now with the Kickstarter wrapped up, the dev team is moving on to the next phase, which is all about getting rewards out to everyone. They mentioned they are now VAT registered and they'll be sending out the Kickstarter survey in the coming days. This survey is how they'll collect all information they need from you, like your shipping address and the specifics of your pledge rewards. They also mentioned they're launching Ahoy pledges to replace their old late pledge system. This new system is designed to be much smoother with more payment options available, making it easy for people to support the game even after the campaign has ended. It's a great step to make the process more professional and streamlined. The 50-gun ship, Artemide. Now let's get to the good stuff. While the cinematic trailer gave us a tantalising look at the larger ships to come, this dev journal gives us a full story on the brand new ship, the Artemide. This is a massive deal because she's the largest ship they've announced to date. A 50-gun, 2-decker ship of a line, modelled after the real HMS Bristol. Just the mention of a ship this large gets me excited. The scale alone is incredible. We're talking about a floating fortress, with 2 full gun decks ready to deliver a devastating broadside. The developers have stated that Artemide is being used as a testbed for larger ships, and this is a hugely significant piece of information. They are actively working on the physics, combat and crew management for vessels of this size. As someone who loves the detailed simulation in games like Naval Action and the Weather Gauge, I know that the experience of commanding a larger ship is fundamentally different. It's not just about more cannons, it's about the ship's inertia, how it handles in different wind conditions, and the tactical decisions required to manage a much bigger crew during a chaotic battle. This tells us they are building the core mechanics now to support grander naval battles down the line. They did mention that the Artemide won't be playable for a while and might even end up as an NPC flagship, and this opens up some incredible possibilities. Imagine encountering this behemoth in the open world, either as a powerful boss, a high-stakes target for a raiding party, or maybe even a neutral force you have to negotiate with. The idea of a living, breathing NPC fleet with a flagship of this scale adds so much to the world building and narrative potential. The Artemide is a sign that the Age of Sail experience in Ahoy is going to be incredibly detailed, dynamic, and immersive, scaling to the epic naval battles we all dream of. New technology for Ahoy's development. Speaking of immersion, another major announcement is their new in-house motion capture space. This is a serious investment in the quality of the game, and for us players, as it means a huge step towards creating a truly living, breathing world. They've built a hybrid motion capture system that combines high-end optical capture and custom-built rigs and props. Now, what exactly does this mean? It means they have a dedicated studio with motion capture cameras that record every movement from their actors. The hybrid part is key because they aren't just using generic digital models. They are using real, physical items. They are using custom-built rigs and have even 3D printed props like muskets and other weapons. This is incredibly important because it ensures that the animations you see in the game, from a soldier marching to a marine reloading their flintlock, will feel authentic. The actor is holding a prop with the size and feel, so the resulting animation is far more realistic than something that is simply hand animated. It's the kind of subtle detail that makes a world of difference to a game's authenticity. But they didn't stop there. They also have a head-mounted camera for facial performance capture. This tells us a lot about their commitment to the character side of the game. It's one thing to see your character walk and talk, but it's another to see the subtle expressions on their face, the grimaces during a cannon volley, the furrowed brow as they give an order, or the exhaustion of a sailor after a long fight. This technology isn't just for player characters, it will bring to life the game's NPCs, making your interactions with quest givers or historical figures far more engaging and believable. They are not just creating a great ship simulator, they are building a detailed world with characters that feel real. This is the kind of commitment to quality that we see in big budget AAA titles, and it's fantastic to see an independent studio putting this much effort into the details that truly sell the immersion. Community questions and answers. And as usual, they took a moment to answer some of the community's burning questions, and some of these are really interesting. I'll do a basic overview here. How does ship ownership work? Can your ship be stolen outside of combat? A ship's ownership is protected from player-on-player theft outside of combat. Ships can only be taken from an enemy in combat, and they can be relaunched for a fee or if you have insurance, if lost. Will there be enforced naming conventions for ships? In short, yes. Ship names will be chosen from a large, approved list to maintain immersion and prevent inappropriate names. How do you intend to prevent chase actions from requiring real-time days to conclude? They will introduce systems to resolve chases when progress stalls, but players can still commit to longer pursuits if they choose to. Will naval guns with flintlocks be implemented in the game? In short, yes, flintlocks will be in the game, offering reduced misfires but a higher cost and with a risk of mechanical failures, so this will be an upgrade module. And finally, is it possible to open and close your gun ports at will? Yes, where a ship has gun ports and with lids, you'll be able to order them closed or be opened. Overall, this journal shows that even after a successful Kickstarter, the developers are not slowing down. They are focused on building a truly authentic and high quality game, and I could not be more excited about the direction they are taking. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this journal? What are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, going forward I'll be attempting to do some live streams on Twitch and YouTube, on other games which interest me such as Armour, Flight Sim and other games. Links below for these channels. Fair winds and following seas. I'll see you in the next video or stream.